From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Zone. Swiss beats.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, dude.
Back to throw. Rutledge being chased out left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if it was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Rutledge. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Panther first down.
First down, Rutledge. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second and 9 from the 44. Operating from the gun, Rutledge. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Maybe the nigga shit is freezing up, but goddamn. Oh, pick and fight, bro.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Oh.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
9 yards. First down, Carolina.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Rutledge complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
He'll give it up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you,
gonna do that.
Keep pressing forward.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He lets this one fly to the back end zone. coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens.
I gave you a point, so let's...
We got to give a lot of credit where it's due. And that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
We're going all the time.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Rutledge. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right on the 17-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this.
They went outside and ran back
So
in.
here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
That catch good for only a couple.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Run the ball right down your throat.
1st down at the Chiefs' 25. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st down, Carolina.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this one he'll get to the 15.
I don't know whatever you're doing over there. That shit ain't on. Running right fucking.
And that'll
You're
make
running
it
the
2nd
ball
and a foot or so.
right at that tackle.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Give me them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete to number
A
8.
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And not a lot of daylight.
No.
Not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Give me them.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Then
No.
all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
He was
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll try and pick it
Oh,
up.
man, first down, bro.
And
Let's
he
go.
gets the first down here as he's
Go,
taken
man.
down at the 24.
4-yard line.
Calling a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Yeah.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Panther first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Joey
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Carolina.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You know what's about to happen now, so let's just... Let's do this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in.
About to get the ball back.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Shrugs him off. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing on 1st down. Rutledge. It's caught left side by Cooks. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Rutledge. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Operating from the gun, Rutledge. He's going to look deep for more. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rutledge. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Rutledge. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is pulled down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Going with Moss on the ground.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good
I thought I had that come from the other side.
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them the 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And 9.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field.
Can't run my nigga away the fuck.
Pick up there for the Chiefs. 46 yards.
18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run with Moss. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Give me them.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
No, you won't catch me.
Opening,
you won't.
No, you won't. Goes. The 20, 10. Keep running, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score.
Like that, he's going to be down 1 score.
Continues to grow.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another
down here.
Offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
On a long play, the old boy, which I will never let happen again.
The back of the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
Give me them.
Make some better decisions on this drive. And
No.
help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Complete to
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He is going to find Hill here. And some room to maneuver. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. Also, the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Back to throw. Rutledge. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Christian McCaffrey.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down. Rutledge forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive,
Came off his leg right there. That won't happen again.
This one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes.
You know exactly what you don't
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play there for KC. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL.
If I had niggas I could just go over the top and outrun the whole other team,
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
I would crush
It's 1st and
niggas.
10. Now a toss.
Oh, you're not running the ball on me. No,
And they
dude.
go the wrong way.
Oh.
Here, knocked back to the 20. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen.
Roll over there,
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT.
I wouldn't go for 2 either.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Panthers 21, Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for the win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
11 yards and a Panther 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rutledge over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Chiefs 17.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Carolina.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill.
Give me that.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Chiefs on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain on third down, good for 28.
1st and 10 at the 40.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. 20. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and 10.
So the ball down
Literally
to
just
16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Nobody's open.
Buying time to his left.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Give me them.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This is a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. McCaffrey. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Third down, here's McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's going
Give me
to
them.
fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 24. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down for your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.